That's the first run in an 18-week training block that is long overdue. I haven't really been doing any focus training since my training for London earlier this year, 2025, and I was in great shape for that. I didn't have the run that I thought I was capable of, and it was disappointing. And I think marathon runners, we have to be a bit stoic in how we handle these things. There's things that we can't control, and weather, conditions, people around us. There's a lot of uncontrollables, and in London that was pretty much the case. It wasn't the only thing. Stomach issues, there's things that I still need to work on after 40 some odd marathons. But this one is long overdue. It's been 6-7 months since I've had any focused training, and I'm very much aware that I just had my 57th birthday, and these long 16, 18, 20 week training blocks, shooting for another sub 3 finish, they take their toll, and I'm aware that I probably don't have too many opportunities like this in the future, so I'm going to keep pushing, but I'm also realistic. There's a lot that I missed about focused training, having that focus on nutrition, strength and conditioning, just that overall fitness feeling that you have when you're running well and you're feeling good and you're feeling strong. A lot more attention to mindset activities, feeling better in myself physically and mentally. These are things that I'm really looking forward to. It's a tough time of year to train. Winter training, I've always enjoyed winter training, but probably because it's hard. It's hard to go out in the miserable, wet, cold, windy weather when it's dark. And, I think marathon runners in general thrive on doing the hard thing. And winter training is that. It's harder, and it is what it is. I've always had my best marathons in the spring, which kind of relates to that winter training being an effective time for me. It's long overdue, and I'm looking at Barcelona in March, and I've never done it. It looks like a good course. I'm looking forward to it. I've never been to Barcelona. It's a short flight up the road here. I need the focus of a training block like this. It's a little bit longer than normal. I typically do a 16-week training block, but I just felt I needed to have this discipline at the minute. The motivation is there, and I need to grasp it while I have it, because I know it's hard to hang on to for an entire training block. And when I'm there, I just need to grasp it with both hands and get started. So I got up this morning, got my bodyweight workout done, got my run done, and I will attempt to do some yoga tonight, and I'll also start tracking all my nutrition again today, my sleep, my heart rate, all these things that I thrive on. And I think it takes away from quality of life when I'm not at my best, and I'm not disciplined, and I'm not focused, and things like sleep. When I'm not focusing on my sleep, and I'm not maybe going to bed early, or not getting up early. Sometimes I don't get out of bed, or I don't feel like getting out of bed, and that's I would much rather have a reason and a desire to get out of bed than a desire to stay in the bed. I know that sounds kind of strange. A lot of people like their beds, and I do as well. But if you have something to look forward to, if you have a reason that you want to get out of bed, that's a much more positive way of living than kind of avoiding getting out of bed and facing the day. So I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit strange like that, but it's just the way it is for me. That's where I'm at the minute. I'm looking forward to getting this training going and seeing some progress. I'll be looking at my resting heart rate, and I'd like to see that getting down to around 39, 40. I'd like to see my steady effort pace getting a little bit quicker. At the minute today was a 6-mile steady run, and it was around 7:30. I'd like to see that at around 6:45, which is about a 4:15-ish K. I spent the last 2 years working in kilometers and made a pretty good stab at the conversion, but as of this week I've gone back to miles. It's what I grew up with, it's what I know better, and I think I have just a little bit more confidence. And anything you can do to give yourself a little bit more confidence is just another little positive thing that you can look towards. So I've gone back to miles on the watch and in my training plan that I put together. So I'll be following a similar plan that I did for Manchester 2024, where I ran 2:54. I'd be happy in Barcelona to get, I would love 2:59. I don't know how many opportunities I will have in future to break 3, but it would be a real boost for me if I could do it again here at this age. It would really mean a lot to me, and so that's the focus, that's the target, and we'll see how it goes. But until then, I've got a long road ahead of me, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm motivated, and I'm going to go give it hell.